Hey, what's up guys?
Cameras are here.
Welcome back to another episode of Factions.
I tweet that way too much. Okay guys, what the heck is up? Welcome back to another Q&A with with Britt and Court. So, what did we do?
Oh my god, you like seem so prepared and you're like, wait, what? Brittany tweeted that we wanted questions and
more risky questions because so we're gonna answer risky questions because normally they're
what is risky? What is like risky?
More than like, what's your favorite color? Do you tie your shoe with your left hand or your right hand? Like these ones are like, okay, that's not one of the questions.
Your shoe with one hand.
Okay, that wasn't the point.
Okay, but it was a bad example. Oh. It doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Also, I'm gonna do this a lot and I'm gonna do this a lot. So just a warning for the entire video. Trigger warning, if you don't like this or this, then don't watch the video. Even though you've already seen me do it 25 times already.
What's the worst relationship decision you've ever made? Mine's being in one. Do you ever regret something you have done before in life and would want to go back and fix it or leave it?
This is getting way too personal. Because yes, oh my god. All right, made a really bad decision recently. Yes, I wish I could take it back. I'm not gonna say what it is on camera because
yeah, but watch in like 30 years you'll be like, I learned.
I already learned.
I know, but maybe in 30 years we won't regret things. I can't think of anything that like realistically I would regret. I feel like probably at the time I regretted, but now I'm like, I'm still in like the peak of regret. Yeah. So I give it 30 years, it'll go away. I can't wait. Can it be 30 years from now, right now? This one, I don't know if we're gonna be able to answer. Are you nervous? Your most embarrassing moment in elementary school. In elementary school? Yeah, like I can't think of my elementary. I have so many. Okay, so there was actually one time. This is like the first thing that came into my head. This is probably like not the most embarrassing thing, but it's one of them. It was like 2nd grade and I was sitting at my desk and I thought I was gonna throw up. So I ran to the sink because like we'd have like a sink with like a water fountain in our classroom. I don't know why I didn't run to a trash can. I ran to the sink and I tried to throw up and I didn't. So I sat back at my desk and I threw up all over my desk. Ew. Your story was grosser than the noise I just made. You were like, transformed. I feel like my most embarrassing thing from elementary school is like one time me and my neighbor were dating and not any of like my real neighbors. This was like a neighbor that lived there for like a year. I was like, which neighbor? Because none of them are your age. No, but like we would like, because in elementary school you didn't like actually look at each other, so we would like text each other and then be like, I love you. And then he was like, what? Yeah, and I was like, that was my friend. Yeah, I had a love actually in like most of elementary school, and we finally dated and they told me he moved to Alaska and he didn't. So that was awkward. Oh, what's the most embarrassing moment that we've shared together? I don't know if we've done any. I feel like if it's not us together, I feel like either I'm being embarrassing or you are, and the other one's like, dude, stop. Yeah, we don't do burping challenge, title, clickbait. Okay, we don't do anything embarrassing together. We're embarrassing, just in general. Yeah, but one of us is usually like, dude, stop, to the other one. Yeah, I don't think we've ever done anything where we're both like embarrassed together about a situation. Does Courtney have a pork fetish? It's not a fetish. Yes, it is, a little bit. I just love porks. They're so cute, you guys. They're so cute. I don't get it. I feel like especially after I saw the noise that comes out of it. I didn't know that it made noise. Okay, but you still think it's cute? I didn't even buy it, but whatever. No, yeah, but it is cute. But okay, I saw Star Wars and I was like, oh my god, and then I became obsessed. What's the most savage thing you've ever done? I can think of, I feel like I know. I hate this question just because of the phrasing of it. Okay, I don't know, what's another word for savage? I don't know. Wait, what are you thinking about for me? At Victoria's Secret when you put chicken in the... Oh yeah, I've already told that story. I know, but I feel like that's like the most savage thing I feel like my entire career at Victoria's Secret was savage. Savage. And do I do savage? Honestly. I think I'm pretty nice. I'm nice now, but I wasn't very nice before. What do I do? Me and Kendall were literally talking about this. There's Kendall. Yeah, there's Rosh. We were literally talking about it. Oh, same thing. Close enough. No, we were literally saying earlier, or I was saying earlier, that I used to just be like mean, and I used to get mad at nothing. Like I'm not like that anymore. Because I'm a changed person. Changed a woman? Done any drugs? Smoked marijuana. First boyfriend. And then it says first time, but I don't want to answer the first time. First boyfriend, first time? Are we asking about sex? Well, first boyfriend does not imply sex, but first time implies sex. That's what I'm saying. Like, so there's like 2 questions. I can't talk about my first real boyfriend, and I also can't talk about my first time because they were together. Oh! And we can't name names on this channel. Oh! My first real boyfriend has been on my channel before. His name is Dan. We have a video together.
Hey Dan, what is up?
Dun, 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 dun. Worst encounter with the police. Every time Courtney gets pulled over, she gets a little bit angry.
I'm trying to think of like...
I've only had one encounter with the police. I definitely only have had one. I got an MIC in high school, minor in consumption. It was really cool. It wasn't really cool.
I feel like the only time, because like I've gotten speeding tickets and stuff, but it was never like I was like kind of angry, whatever, but it was never that bad. But I remember one time I had to pick my sister up because this party she was at got busted and my family was out of town, so I had to pick her up. And the guy was like not letting her leave with me.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, I'm 20 something. I was like,
I remember
you have to let her come with me. Like, I'm over the age of 18. I'm a legal person, legal guardian. So I was like, you have to let her come with me. And I was yelling at the cop because I was like,
I remember
giving
that
my sister back.
I wasn't there with you, but I remember the story. What's the weirdest thing you've done when you're alone?
Everything that I do.
Yeah.
I'll like sit by myself sometimes, or like I'll be doing my makeup and I'll be like, okay guys, I'm gonna do this.
No,
like,
I used to do that all the time when I was little. And I have if I'm about to have like a serious conversation or something, I literally rehearse it in my head. Like today, okay, I was walking out of Subway and I was like saying this conversation out loud and I didn't even realize it. And this guy looked at me and I was like,
I talk to myself so much and like, I don't know, I just feel like I like pretend like I'm on TV shows sometimes, just like for shits and gigs.
No, I feel like I'm a therapist and I'm just like getting out all my emotions and I'm like, wow, I'm so mature. And then
yeah, I'll like watch an episode of SVU and then reenact it.
Or I pick my nose. That's pretty embarrassing.
I pick my nose.
Yeah,
too.
I feel like these are all normal things, right? Courtney, will you ever drink again?
No.
This is from Paige. Most crazy convention story you would have been afraid to tell a few years ago, but now you can.
I know what she's referring to because me and her were talking about it in the car, but I still can't tell it on video.
I just would get really drunk. Like when I first met all of our friends, I just walked around with an entire bottle of vodka all night and said shots for the first week I met them. But
when I first started going to like convention parties and stuff, I would always get my own handle of Fireball and drink like the whole thing and then always puke my fucking brains out because of all the cinnamon.
Any YouTubers that you met and absolutely hated, who they were in person versus on screen? No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna be honest, I don't really watch YouTube that often, so I don't know many people, but I also don't go up to people if I like recognize them. I don't know.
The couple people that I've talked to that I like recognize were all nice, but I feel like it was all in settings where you had to
the only person I've ever, like, I've had no shame going up to them was Nikita Dragon, and I was like, I love you so much, and I gave her a hug. But it was at like a party, like a big YouTube party, like we were all creators.
Yeah, that's the only time I've ever met creators really was when I was like drunk at Studio 71, so I just think everyone else is drunk.
Studio 71 is.
Yeah, I feel like everyone's
drunk. It's a network party.
But everyone's just really drunk, so you can like talk to people and everyone's really nice because they're all drunk. What types of drunk are you two? I'm loud, and I'm also like the type of person who doesn't stop once I start.
That's how I know. I'm like, I'm not gonna get that drunk tonight, and then I literally just end up throwing up. Actually, I haven't thrown up in a while. I just start dancing a lot. Like the last night.
Yeah, that's like I feel like that's a new thing because like a year ago you did not do that, but that's now like all you do.
And not like serious dancing. Like I'll dance straight. The whole last day of VidCon, I woke up the next day, I couldn't move. My legs are really white. I'm sorry. Normally I just, but I kept doing this. And I have a video of me doing that with like, it's like me and Ethan across the kitchen from each other and I'm doing this. And he's like, and it's like just the dumbest I'm like, I don't know like where the dance move came from or why I do it, but it's fun.
Tell us the story of your first kiss.
I've told mine on my channel before and I hate you for this because it's literally her fault that it happened. Not like it was like whatever. I'll tell mine. Mine's pretty interesting, except it's not. It was my first time drinking. I was honestly probably 17. It was my first time drinking ever, and I had maybe half a shot in a wine cooler, and I was drunk. But I'm a small girl, okay? So it happens pretty quickly. And Brittany and all of the other people decided that they would go on a walk. But they
almost piggybacked.
Yeah, they all decided to go on a walk, and they left me and this guy alone. And so we made out underneath Brittany's neighbor's tree.
And then Courtney just pretended to get drunk and
I pretended
sick. Or not drunk, but pretended to get sick.
I pretended to fall asleep because I was like, I don't want him to touch
Kendall,
me.
you were there.
Oh my God, she was. I hate you guys for making me do that.
Mine was with Dan. I mentioned his name earlier. Ooh, I was 16 or 15. It was right before I turned 16. And then we were just at my front door because we were talking and we kissed. And then I came in and my mom was like, did you just have your first kiss? Because it was really loud. And I was like, that's embarrassing. And then.
How was the first kiss loud?
I don't know. I don't remember. But then I texted like Courtney and my other friends and I was like, oh my God, I got my first kiss. And then that was that.
And I was probably mad. I was probably like, oh, you whore.
No, that's probably.
That's the person that I was in high school. I was like, you kissed me.
Oh my God, I've read messages of us in the past about someone. And And I was like, I think I'm gonna do this. And you were like, you're so stupid, don't do that.
I was a fat bitch.
You weren't fat, you were skinny.
Like a PHAT
You were skinny bitch. The last thing we have is from Kayla because I told her to tweet me this so we could title it this. Burping challenge. Shout out to that. That was not my real one, I swear, but I beat you to it, so. Oh, are you gonna lose this time? Because I already burped once, so I'm winning right now.
It's only one burp that matters.
But right now you don't have any, so my one is better than your 0.
Look at the back of my shirt, guys. It says coach because I'm a coach.
Got him! I got 2. Those were kind of okay.
That was just disgusting.
Last chance. Can you do it?
No, they like all feel so disgusting. I still think I won.
All right, whatever. On that note, guys, thanks so much for
the peak in that video. It's
right
gonna
there.
be harsh. Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. That's it. Say bye.
You didn't outro it at all. See you guys.
See you guys later. Bye.
Boom. Booms away.